The views and opinions expressed on this podcast are those of the individual guests and hosts and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the podcast. All content provided on this podcast is for informational, educational, and most importantly, entertainment purposes only.
I will be a rock star. I will be a monster.
Where it happened at? Live from Bedford-Stuyvesant, the livest. Live from Bedford-Stuyvesant, the livest. Where it happened at? Brownsville. 718. Sin City, nah. Drill City. It's a dynasty. Thanks to Sean Carter.
In audio.
Welcome to Live from Bedford-Stuyvesant, the livest one.
Representing BK to the fullest.
I got the incredible Mooney up in the building, man. That's how you say your name?
You already know. Miami Moon, Mooney, however you want to call it.
Blood Moon?
Never that.
Yeah, man.
Never that.
This Blood Moon, this go red on him, man. It always gotta be, the homies didn't gotta be Damo.
That's a fact.
But so yeah, we here right now, man. I had him pull up. I'm gonna chop it up with him, and let's get this podcast shaking, bro. So I got some questions for you.
Let's get it.
Let's have some fun here.
Like the setup, man. This shit fire, man. I'm feeling real presidential, man.
I feel that, man.
This shit dope.
We gods, man.
This shit dope. I ain't gonna hold
pharaohs
you.
and all
I'm
that,
feeling
man.
real godly, man.
I mean, let's keep it.
This is Sparta.
Yeah, let's get. It's all above. But I get this from. I ain't gonna lie. I get this from Big. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Biggs. I'm saying so because he's the first one I ever seen in the throne chair.
This shit's fire.
You know what I mean? So I was like, y'all gotta do it because I'm from the star.
That's a fact.
Look what we got up there. He's the first one of that's his lines. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
All shout out to the great, man. But we greats as well. But yeah, the set is what it is. It's for kings, man, and G's. So yeah, we gonna start. I got some new segments that I laid out. You know what I'm saying?
Let's get it.
And first of all, man, you heavy in here, man. What's going on? You look like Slick Rick.
Brooklyn, man. Brooklyn, man. You know. Brooklyn,
Yeah,
man.
man.
It's Brooklyn.
Yo,
Live from
let's talk real quick. How old are you?
40.
Let's talk real quick. So, like,
I ain't gonna say the other number. I'm just 40. I'm running with 40. I'm running with 40.
You gotta own it like Leonidas used to say. You said Sparta, right? Gotta own it. He was like 65. I don't know how old he was.
110.
Actually, I read the book, Hell Gates. He was a G like at 60.
I ain't read that.
Yeah, man.
You did a lot of time, that's why.
Yo.
Besides beating up his reading.
Yo. I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about you. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the age don't really matter, man. We warriors regardless.
That's a fact.
Or for the rest of our life. I was tuned into Bougie Bonton last night. Shout out to Bougie Bonton, man. But I'm going to get to him in a minute. So, yeah, man. So, ain't so many dudes can wear chains and jewelry. Like, everybody particularly walk down the block now in the subways and videos and stuff like that. So, like, you got your jewels on, man. So, tell me about a little bit like how back in the days was, and wearing jewels.
Well, it's like, we from Brooklyn. Mm-hmm. So in certain instances, you got to be a warrior to wear this shit. And then in certain instances, you got to just be loved and well respected.
True.
I think I'm loved and well respected.
That's almighty right there.
That's a fact.
That's almighty. I mean, so when dudes just like, yo, and you're dangerous. Like, let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying?
We all got that side.
I'm just saying, like,
yeah.
I hear what you're saying. It's a lot of love, but also it's a lot of danger.
You know what it is, though? It's like, you ain't got to know everybody. You just got to know the right people.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, usually when you moving in the streets, man, and you read real dudes is like, it's off, the love is off the rip. When you be the real dude, it's off the rip.
That's a fact.
I mean, and you that same caliber, so I get it. You know what I'm saying? But you don't never get that kind of loyalty, we should say. You don't never get that kind of, that vibe unless you solid.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? So let's
I come from that era, man. Like 80s baby, man. You know how it was coming up, man. You had to be, you had to really be somebody to wear this shit.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
exactly
And if you
what I'm
wasn't really
saying.
somebody, you was standing next to somebody.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's like, you know, that's how I'm more on that kind of time. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I was I was looking at the dudes in the 80s stuff today. I was like, damn, boy.
Niggas wearing some shit. Niggas wearing some shit. You look at them pictures back in the day.
I was looking at Rakim and his rings.
Yo, I ain't gonna hold you. Slick Rick still doing shit. He just came out with some big crazy shit on after a war. Like, that shit meant something, man. That shit means something. Like you said, we kings. If you look at Africa, they wearing bracelets, bangles, big crazy earrings, hoops, diamonds in their lips, they necks. They women had 9, 10 chains on the kids. So it's like, it's just regular. It's something in us.
It's
just
dignity,
something that,
man.
I mean?
Some people think, you know, and I'm not all about the glamour to a degree, but I'm just all about the vibe. I mean, I'm all about the essence.
Yeah.
I mean, because the elements, we own that. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
We the creators of the planet, of the universe, man. So
That's a
whatever
fact.
is on this mother, we're going to rock that. You know what I'm
that's a
saying? So
fact.
that's what the Egyptians did. They made best of all the elements.
Then you know, then when you think about it, like at a time where it was all that war shit was going on, things were still looking good. You know what I'm saying?
Always
So
looking,
it's like-
always looking ready for death, man.
Like
yeah.
some of the biggest jewelry that we know came out of Brownsville and all that shit. Those are the wicked parts of the hood, but niggas over there with some shit on. Locks that you can't even go on. They out there with it on.
Yeah, for
And you know
sure.
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I swear to God, son,
that's
I'm a
what I'm
bad
talking
style
about.
nigga,
Talk to me, bro.
but I
Tell
love
him.
Brownsville,
Tell him,
son.
man.
Like, I love Brownsville, son. Brooklyn wouldn't be Brooklyn without Brownsville, son.
Big B,
I
man,
promise
tell
you,
him.
son. I promise you, son.
Big
I love
B's out
Brownsville.
here,
Those
man.
my
Brooklyn,
niggas,
Brownsville,
man.
whatever,
Those my,
man.
that's the essence of Brooklyn, bro. If you can survive in Brownsville, nigga, you can survive anywhere. Like,
That's facts, though.
word the mother.
Because, I mean, everybody know B-Ville's dudes is like, he different. You know what
Them
I'm
niggas
saying?
strategic, son. They East New York and Brownsville, them niggas smart. Like, look at, all right, what rapper we got out of the East right now? Uncle Murder.
Uncle Murder still, yeah,
This make one track a year. He make one track
He make-
a year.
he make- he
the
make-
wrap up.
he be dumping-
one track a
he be
year.
dumping on people.
But he jumping on stage across different continents with shit on,
Yeah.
flying private jets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just Brooklyn. We know how to figure out a way. You know what I'm saying? We figure out a lane and we sit in it quiet. Nobody even peeping that. That nigga make the wrap up. That's the only track he do.
Once a year.
Once a year, but he
dumping
run
on
around
people.
with Fifth. He Lloyd Banks right now. You know what I'm saying? But it's
dumping on
smart. He
people.
got it where he fit
Once
it.
a year, he drop.
The wrap up, son. Think about it.
This
That's
once a
it.
year here.
Other than that, you see him on the
He be
Instagram
chilling,
fucking with Fifth, drinking
Yeah.
with Yayo, had a cookout, doing real Brownsville rich. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it.
But
man.
yeah,
What
but
you got lined
Brownsville
up, man?
definitely, man. Shout out to MOP, man. Shout out to whole Brownsville, man. I got family in Vail, but everywhere in Brooklyn is dangerous. But we got to be real. East New York has always been
son, East
what
New
it
York and
is.
Brownsville,
But then again,
son.
you also got to think that everybody from Brooklyn came to East New York that was real. Yeah, you know.
Yo, son.
Everybody coming from
Yo,
Fort.
man.
Everybody coming from the Red. Everybody.
But you had to be, but think about it, you had to be somebody in your hood to go to Brownsville.
Ain't
You're
no
not
doubt
just
about
going
it.
to Brownsville.
Ain't no doubt about it.
You're not just
Ain't
going
no
to
doubt about
Brownsville.
it. Ain't
You're not
nobody
making
know-
it out of there.
I mean, and I had this conversation with a dude from Harlem because I used to come from Harlem, and 'cause I used to live in Harlem. I'm like, come with me to Brooklyn. Nah, I
Now
ain't
they don't
going
want
to
to
Brooklyn.
come. They think we all
You
grinding.
what? Nah, and I brought one dude to Brooklyn. My man Tech got him.
Yo, I ain't gonna. They think we all grinding.
So, rest in paradise.
See?
Yeah, you floating up in. But my man Tech Yap dude, man, he was like, he said, I'm like, I can't. My man, well, yo, anything we take, we're not giving back. So I'm like, yo, yeah, that's a wrap, yo. I talked to Tech once. I was like, yo, man, I brought him down, man. Don't do him like that. I ain't getting that back. You already know the law. What I take, I'm not giving back. So I was like, yo, and I told him not to wear that chain. It was over a chain.
That was your argument. I told you not to wear that chain.
I told him not to wear that chain because look what you got on right now. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you're not wearing that in Brooklyn. Even if it was fake though. But my man
He
Tech
was
didn't
hurt.
know
His
that.
pride was hurt.
Like, yo, what?
His pride
Take
was
that
hurt.
off, quick.
Tech fell stupid when he went to the scale.
Nah, it doesn't really matter. Throw that away, get something else. Go
Brooklyn
check
shenanigans.
another one.
Brooklyn shenanigans.
Yeah,
That's a fact.
facts.
That's a fact.
But yeah, man, so, yeah, I want to know about your shine, man, because dudes be wearing jewelry nowadays and stuff like that. You had to be extremely dangerous to wear jewelry anywhere in New York back in the days, man. I'm talking about in and out, and up top.
Still.
You know what I'm saying?
Still.
I mean, I ain't like it used to be.
Nah, I don't know where you been. It's still treacherous out there.
Bruh, it's not like, come on.
It ain't like it used to be, but it ain't sweet.
I ain't saying it is.
It ain't sweet.
I ain't saying it is, but like,
man.
you could not walk nowhere in Brooklyn with jewelry. Like, you can go anywhere. And I would, all quiet as kept, I seen a white guy. I don't disrespect no racist, but I seen a white guy the other day, like, right up the block playing tennis. So I'm saying,
it's a different time.
They making moves.
It's a different time.
You know what I'm saying?
There are cameras everywhere.
They're making moves. You know what I'm saying, but yeah, I mean, no doubt that East New York and the Ville still holding the fort right now, because the rest of Brooklyn is like, dudes still, but the fort ain't like it used to be. All them notorious dudes to be up there.
Nah, they wiped them out. They gone. They in jail. Oh, you know what it is? A lot of dudes is laying easy, man. We getting older, bro.
That's true.
We getting older. We ain't doing what we was younger.
That's
you know what I'm saying? We ain't
but
doing
you just
that.
said the first thing you said.
A lot of them, they gone.
Yeah.
They gone. They dead. A lot of them dealing with drug problems. You know what I'm saying? It's
I
hard.
don't know nobody that.
It's hard, bro. When you take a fall, some dudes don't know how to shake back.
Gotcha.
That
True.
fall be ending dudes sometimes. So within that depression, they escape might be a drug they never thought about using, bro.
You're right about that.
You know what I'm saying? And they think they escaping something, but you going deep and deep in the hole.
Nah,
so now you ain't got nothing but stories to tell the young boys.
That's true.
And they don't believe it.
But I think what I think also is that, you know what I'm saying, dudes just don't care about themselves. Like, you get to the point where you be like, I mean, middle finger it all.
I stay away from them.
You know what I'm saying?
I stay away from them, bro.
Middle finger it all. I never felt that way though.
I don't want to be around him because that's a crash dummy.
All due respect to dudes and their issue. Like what you just said, though, dudes have real issues, and some people deal with different things different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That doesn't make that a different person, because he might get busy on you. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't mean he's still any more of a slouch.
That's a fact. Like a lot of dudes that we see getting high, they wasn't always getting high. Mm-hmm. So don't think that, you know what I'm saying, their history gone.
Ain't nobody history that
I'm trying to tell you.
Ain't nobody history ever erased.
Anything could trigger them. Anything could trigger them.
I'm just talking about in general. I always respected dude. I mean, say other than that, him crossing over, you know, his sexual preference. Mm-hmm. I'd be like, I always respect.
But sometimes you can't even judge a dude off of that. Because there's dudes that cross over that still get busy.
I ain't never say that.
I'm saying, like, yo, that's what dudes get wrong at.
How I move.
All right.
I respect, don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
I still, but that's not my. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not my lane. I don't, you know what I'm saying? For me, you know what I'm saying? But nah,
he get busy.
Dudes get stupid
they
wild.
Get busy.
Yeah, so let's not get it twisted.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so yeah, I wanted to ask you about your shines, man. Let's get shaking. So let's temper it down a little bit, man. You know what I'm saying? I got a new segment called Dear Mama. And as you guessed, you know what I'm saying, it's Pac originated. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, you heard the song Dear Mama and all that. And I like to play homage to the woman that brought us into here. I mean, so I don't either pay homage or give them recognition, because some mothers ain't all good mothers. I mean, so let's be real. But nevertheless, for us who were raised and feel like, women are a treasure to us and our mothers did us right, Dear Mama's appropriate. Mm-hmm. So, to me, a little bit about mama, man.
I'm a lover, soldier, Big D. Shout out Big D. Yeah, 10 kids, man. 6 girls, 4 boys.
Sheesh.
Soldier, Southern.
Sheesh.
Soldier, man.
You know what I'm saying? 6 what?
6 girls and 4 boys.
Yo, the woman back in the days, man.
Yo, you can't get 3 kids out of a joint nowadays.
That's crazy, man.
She got 10.
And then she had to raise 10 kids?
She raised her soul.
That's like over there in the Ville. I got female in the Ville. They got like a house right on the corner. And the mother, she gave life.
Yo, dude, the Ville. See, there you go. Back to the Ville. Mm-hmm. The Ville is the home of the big families, bro.
Yeah, they got a big family.
Bro, it be so many people in the family, like they be owning 4 apartments in the projects.
Yeah. They have to have a whole...
Bro.
That whole area.
Tay got kids now. She on the 3rd floor. Like, it's just... You know what I'm saying? Before you know it, start out at 7, then it's 30. Yeah. It's crazy.
That's crazy. I mean, like, all due respect to mama. We said her name Big D?
Big D dying, man.
You know a woman tough, but they call her Big D.
Gangster, bro. She gangster. The hood know they call her the mayor of Patchen, man.
Yo, even Mo moms was mad wild. I was talking to him about his moms on the podcast. But so mama, so you wait a minute. So this is your mother.
Yeah.
And you're part of this army. This unit. So you guys,
you know my brother Fu.
It's 10 of y'all. Shout out to Fu Kwan, man. So it's 10 of y'all and 6 boys and 4 girls.
No, 6 girls and 4 boys. Yeah.
In the Ville.
No, ain't no Ville. It's Star. I'm in a Star.
No, I'm so
Bed-Stuy.
you from the Ville or the Star,
I'm in
bro?
the Sty. Bed-Stuy.
Oh, so he's born in the Star.
I was born and raised in the Sty.
Oh, so you.
I said I got love for the Ville. I love the
Yeah,
Ville.
you talking about Ville
Nah, cause I got love for the Ville. I'm just saying.
I'm like, I thought you was from the Ville.
Nah, the Sty, the Ville in the East. I love it because that's what keep Brooklyn.
Brooklyn is Brooklyn no
I
matter
promise
what.
you.
We from everywhere. As long as we can walk
That's a
it, we
fact.
can walk it.
That's a fact.
Up in the spot. But yo, yeah. So wow, man. So in the Star.
Chauncey and Malcolm X.
Who?
Bed-Stuy. Chauncey and Malcolm X. Chauncey City.
So you know everybody
I
over
know
there.
everybody.
And you ain't never seen me before?
Man, I get high, man. Probably
Yo,
seen you and
word,
forgot.
man. You know everybody, but I was young when I went. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, damn, 10, 6, and 4?
6 girls, 4 boys.
Yo, I ain't got one.
I got
didn't
mad
have like.
older. So I only got one little sister. All my other sisters older than me, bro.
I got a twin sister that's younger than me. So imagine if I had 3 other brothers, 3 other boys.
How many of y'all? Is it just 2 of y'all?
Yeah.
Oh, you got it lit.
No, it wasn't lit because I had to fight. I had to fight and get popping. I'm the only boy. You know what I mean? So it's not like you have like 4. I used to get jumped out. I used to get
I ain't gonna
jumped.
hold you. I ain't had that problem. I had older brothers.
That's what I'm
So
trying to
it's like
tell you.
everybody
If I get it
already
all
knew me.
one of the brothers, all 4 of them jumping me, like all 5 brothers. It was these brothers up. I was in Harlem too. It was like Troy, Jermaine. They used to jump me, man. Yeah, dudes I used to get wild on my brothers, man. So yeah, imagine if I had 3 other boys other than me out in the streets and 6 sisters.
I got a little brother, 2 older brothers.
Because you got both sides. So you got the brothers
Yeah.
that get busy. Then you got the sisters that know all the ladies up. So it's like, you know everybody. Because I had problems with chicks too. Imagine if I had like 6 sisters. That's crazy.
Oh, man, listen.
So you out. So mama gave life to 10. Almighty. What's your last name?
Floyd.
Almighty Floyd's, man. It's crazy, man.
Floyd boys, man.
So tell me how. Ooh.
Floyd boys. That's the bros.
Show it to the camera so I can try to
Floyd
crop
boy.
it in later. Nice.
And this was in the
Did
middle
you
of
get a picture
Miami
for me,
Moon.
God? Thank you. All right. I ain't never met you before. It's a pleasure, man. You know what I'm saying? But mama, tell me something like give me one dish mama used to make for everybody. She's a lot of cooking. That's for damn sure.
Man. One? You mean like the best one? I don't know the best one. I'm just gonna give you a man.
I mean, give me. No, I'm pretty sure everything good. She cooked for goddamn 10 people.
My mama get busy. She cooked for all of us, homies and all that.
I would, yeah, because the mothers never tell
Boy,
nobody
homies
no.
go and all that. Like when she cooked, she called on yo, who there? Boy, everybody be at the crib lined up.
Wow.
The favorite joint I love my mom's make, she make a pasta salad, bro.
Pasta salad. What got in
Pasta
it?
salad, bro. It's like spaghetti noodles, cucumbers, tomatoes, onions, vinaigrette, bro. Bananas, bro. Yo, nowhere else.
That's just a salad.
Yo, it's just a salad.
Mama,
Son. And why I say that is because
she from the South?
She from the South.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like why I say that is because I never had that from nowhere
You
else.
crush it because you from the South. You bring up north.
Son, she get crazy,
You get
bro.
both worlds.
She
That's
she
crazy.
know how to do the cornbread, the cornbread flipping in the pot, and she get busy. Son.
Did she do the cast iron
She
pan?
get busy, bro.
Ouch.
Mama love get crazy. She
punching
make
people in
these
the stomach.
cheesecake cupcakes. Yo, man, she
Yeah.
talk boy. Man,
She
listen,
punching
man.
people in the stomach with that cornbread, man.
Son, she's a gangster, man.
Yo, shout out to Big D, mama. All love, man. Great love. Supreme love, man. All right, so tell me one more nice thing about her that you think is a great quality about her. Because we gotta give shout out to mamas out here, man.
That's quality about my mom's. It's, let me see. She never hold a grudge for long.
How long?
Like once she tell you about yourself, it's over. Like she'll hold it until she see you. You know what I'm saying? Like she won't even be mad. She'll remember it while she talking to you. Like she'll be mad at you about something. She'll hold it.
Oh.
And she'll be like, yeah. And you know what? You know what I'm saying?
And get it
Get it
off right
over
there?
with. You know what I'm saying? Like she ain't not like she gonna see you next month and still be, I'm mad at, no. She don't hold no grudge for
I
too
mean,
long.
you know, that's something a lot of us gotta work on, man. Not holding on to things. See, that's what be poisoning us. You know what I'm saying? So when you able to, yo, I didn't like this and I ain't like that, and this, you tell to a person and they get understanding, you move on
That's the
today.
quality that I got from her. That kind of, I hate it. I kind of hated it because in the streets, Like, it's supposed to be doggy dog world. You know what I'm saying? We ain't let nothing slide. You know what I mean? But when you forgiving, what it look like? You soft. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, sometimes, I mean, yeah, I know, I ain't gonna lie, you're right.
It make you look soft. But then what's so funny about that is how I eliminated that whole aspect was I can't look soft if I'm taking losses from friends. So as long as I'm taking losses from strangers, oh, son's soft. But you know, homie's gonna go through it. Homie's gonna get over. Homie's gonna do little things. So I can't get looked at as, you know, I can't be so quick to go there.
Yeah, it's true.
So I'm saying? So that's why I always kept my circle tight. I mean,
Gotcha.
and no new friends. Ain't got no time for that.
I mean, like, I agree too. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't know. I know of a lot of people, and I've been with some dudes, but I always kept my circle tight, man. That's like, and for a lot of reasons.
Safety purposes.
Yeah, man.
Safety purposes.
You know what I'm saying? Another thing too, dude, like, if I get to a situation with one of my homies, we might talk it out. We might even fight. You know what I'm saying? Like real, like we done had like real fight. Like we trying to almost body each other, but I'd rather get murdered by my man than get murdered by some stranger.
Or you know,
you know what I'm saying?
It ain't gonna even go that far sometimes with your man, because if it's one of your mans, it's somebody else that can intervene.
That's true.
But when it's with a stranger, man, he might ice everybody that's trying to tell him to chill.
Yeah,
you get into it with a dude that don't really know y'all on the set.
That's
y'all,
true.
you embarrass him, punch him in the face, or you know what I'm saying? He come back, ain't can't nobody stand in and be like, yo, nah, boy, you know it ain't about nothing. He looking at everybody as ops. He ain't from over here.
That's true.
So that's why it's not good to just bring everybody around. Some dudes be around because of the attention that y'all getting. They want that attention. They ain't really a part of this. They ain't really with this. They ain't gonna ride with this. But they just want to be around it because, oh, son of them know the honeys, or when son of them go spots, they don't wait online, or you know what I'm saying? Oh, son knows son that I'm trying to get next to. Because dudes are strategic. Dudes are like females. It's just that they can't lay in the bed with you. They strategic. For real, they're going to get around you and get what they want, but they just can't, you know what I'm saying? They're going to get around you. Oh, son knows somebody I'm trying to get next to, so let me get next to boy. And Instagram is dangerous. Big time dangerous. So now you can look at Instagram pictures and be like, yeah, that's my man, but who? Them two niggas? Oh, that's his man. You don't know these dudes? And now they don't post it on their page. And now they man, so you know, son.
You talking about a whole racket, man.
It's just how it goes.
For
so that's
one
why
person.
that's how it goes. So that's why, like, it goes back to, like you said, wearing the jewelry. It's just what you do. It's just how you move. You just got to move strategic. You know what I'm saying? You can stay low but remain dangerous at all costs. I know where it's going to come. I know where it's going to go with it. And I know you're going to see that when you see me. This ain't going to be no cakewalk, bro. This ain't going to be no cakewalk, bro.
My man talking some serious business right now.
This ain't going to be no cakewalk. This ain't going to be an easy one.
Yeah.
This ain't going to be an easy one. This is my last name on this. This ain't going to be an easy one.
Woo.
This ain't going to be an easy one, bro.
That sounds crazy. That's the medallion of life right there.
This ain't going to be an easy one, man.
But I get it, man. With how your mom's feels though, you know, just quell off. This episode of Live from Bedford-Stuyvesant is brought to you by Mom's Pharmacy, 745 Ralph Avenue, and another location in 235 Utica Avenue. This is not your typical Walgreens. Black owned, woman operated. This is where I get my medications from. You might as well too. And we can keep it pushing. I mean, so it's always better to solve a problem than let it linger.
Yeah, so that's what I said.
That's the dangerous thing about life. Like, you know, a problem can end you. I mean, so, but, yeah, so shout out to the Big D, man.
Big D.
That's
Mayor
crazy.
Patchen.
So he the mayor.
That's her. The mayor of Patchen.
See the mayor of Patchen.
That's the mayor of Patchen.
All right, we talk about a different kind of status now, man.
That's the mayor of Patchen.
So how that's going, the mayor of Patchen?
Because I say that because everybody know her. Everybody got love for her. She outside. Mama Love ain't running the streets, but she sit out in front of the building. You know what I'm saying? So everybody come through and show her love. Everybody know her. She knows everybody kids and all that, bro. So that's why it's like it's dope. She still got that southern. Like if it was a southern, she'd be on her porch. But New York, she outside in front of the building. She sitting there with her homegirls. She know everything that going on.
Mama sound like the lady in the Matrix.
Bro, she heard gunshots. She sent out the roll call. Where you at? You good? Okay, because we your brother. That's her.
She must have had it crazy with 4 boys, man. And then all 4 of you dudes
grew up in the projects.
Are well known. You know what I'm saying?
Grew up in the projects, bro. Then we moved to Patchen Avenue. We grew up in Chauncey. That's project life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so like Mama, she had it. I mean, no wonder she approaching people.
I'm telling you, man, Mama Love is cool.
But I mean, then you got to think, like, what breeds you is what you become.
Yo, I'm telling you, man, my mom's got so many different qualities, bro. Like, she never, all right, since we talking dear mom, we giving mamas roses, right? Mama Love was never one of them people that you would see standing on the news talking about she want justice because she knew what we was into. Like, I'm not saying that she'd love us less, but she knew what, she would probably say that in the crib and grieve amongst the family, but she never gonna be outside talking, I want justice because she knew what we was going for, bro. She knew what we was outside doing. She knew what was going on. So she ain't gonna sit there and play the victim like our sin was so innocent. Nah, my mom was never that, bro. Word. And it's like, I looked at her different behind that, bro.
Well, you gotta look at it this way that, and I was talking to somebody yesterday, I forgot what we were talking about, but I don't know what I'm talking about now. But, you know, you gotta look at it like, you know, you having to be dangerous out here. Some people think, you know what I'm saying, like, with things that we do, they can't understand it. So what your mother had, she has a overstanding of what happens in the streets to know that, because back in the tribe days, when you were a warrior, your mother trained you for battle. And whatever, as long as you came back to eat.
Yeah, my pops, we ain't gonna take nothing from Big Al, bro.
All right, so I ain't get there yet.
Yeah.
I ain't get there yet.
Yeah.
We doing mamas.
My pops, Mama Love is the compassion. I'm giving you the compassion.
We doing mamas right now.
Mama
you know
Love is the compassion.
I got a segment for that. Come on, you know I gotta get the big homies in there. You know what I'm saying? But now Mama understands the gravity of what happens between men. And it is what it is.
A lot of dudes' mothers don't be understanding that though, because they be so, you know your son is a thief. You know he stole from everybody. Now somebody done bust his head you out there, but that ain't right. How could you say that, Mom? How you can say
Is she
that?
funny?
What?
Yeah, damn, I didn't realize that. Was Papa a Rolling Stone?
You said was Pop?
Was Papa. I didn't realize that. I had it right. I thought I had it down the line. It's right after Mama. Was Papa a Rolling Stone? We talking like, you know, James Brown, like Papa was a Rolling Stone.
Papa was a gangster.
Wherever he laid his hat was his
Papa
home.
was a gangster. Papa was a gangster, bro.
That's Temptations?
Temptation.
Nah, my bad. I'm thinking James Brown's song, Papa Don't Take No Mess.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking about. You know what? My bad. But yeah, so Papa was, you know how the Rolling Stones, I don't know if the Rolling Stones got their name for them, but you know what it is. So
Papa
tell me
was
about
a gangster.
Tell me about the big homie, man.
He just passed December 13th, man. He was 96.
Yeah, my condolences,
Gangster,
man. My condolences, man.
That was the homie. That was the boy. Anybody tell you about him? Anybody rolled through Patchy House saw him. He owned one of the biggest buildings on the Ave.
He owned the building?
Yeah.
I like that. Like, so the building he owned, like he paid for it himself?
Yeah, building. We own it. Still
Nice.
got it.
The whole building?
Yeah.
Nice. How many floors?
4.
That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Black man owning some property, then leaving it with his family. Where do you go?
Yes, sir.
That's what's up. I mean, so where's his origins from?
He from Alabama.
Oh, man.
Gangster, man. The
I
Southern
mean,
gangster.
man, people don't give credit.
Short temper, bro.
People don't give credit to them Southern boys, man. You start realizing Southern boys don't play no games, especially because that's where we all come from, the South. You know? So Alabama?
Alabama, bro.
I don't even know much about Alabama. How was it? So what he told you? Because, you know, he's not here to speak for himself.
He always say it was hard for a country boy. He grew up back in, man. He was born 1927, so you think about what he went through. He went through the 50s, the 60s, the 70s. Think about it. He was born 1927. So let's just say 1947. How old was he? 20 years old.
But you know what's different? You
He
know,
went through the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s, bro.
how was it when we passed?
96.
Oh. 96?
That's gonna blow your mind. Just think about it. He was 20 in the 40s.
That's a long life, bro.
Right. He was 20 in the 40s. So we think about the 60s, and he was here for the 50s. I don't even think about music in the 50s. We think about music, we go back to the 70s.
I mean, you know how many events transpired in that?
Man, I'm talking about Jim Crow, getting dog sicked on him, getting punched in the face for sitting at the counter in Walmart. That's what he was around for all of that.
I mean, he been
school integrations.
He was there for Pearl Harbor,
Martin Luther King
Vietnam
assassination,
War, everything.
Malcolm X assassination, Medgar Evers, Dick Gregory.
You don't hear
World War II veteran.
Come on, bro.
You don't even hear none of these. Like, you got to think about it too. Like, all the respect to the gangsters out here, but you don't really hear about stuff like that when the dude was back then, and just he been through all those different kind of situations. We don't have assassinations. We don't have assassinations nowadays. They ain't no Martin Luther King get assassinated.
They just tried to kill Trump.
I'm talking about as far as black people.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
that's a fact.
Assassination, being around during that assassination time was a really real critical time in the world. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
like, then he was there for the Panthers and all that.
Everything, bro. Everything. The big heroin epidemic, people strung out on corners, crack.
He was here all the way.
Crack came out in the 80s, right? Before that was heroin and cocaine. He survived all of that, bro. He ain't never dabbled with none of that. He used to drink.
Damn.
Word.
Damn, son.
But he wasn't he wasn't.
And then he was here all the way
different.
up.
He was different.
To 2023.
Duke, he just died December 13th.
I'm here 2024, so he's.
Come on, bro. Think about it.
The man's mind must be crazy,
what
man.
Stories he could tell you, man, different.
That's crazy,
and
bro.
what it always boils down to, he lived a wild life. Man,
shout out to him. He's flying in paradise right now.
He lived
they
a
got
wild
space
life,
up there
bro.
for him.
Yeah, it's a fact because he lived his last couple of days trying to make one with the Lord. And that's what's so funny. Like we do all this stuff in our younger age. We don't think about when we get old.
I mean, I feel like this about God, man. When we meet him, he understand, man. I feel like that. Like he would understand. As long as we ain't no rapos, we ain't wilding, killing kids and shit like that. Pardon my French, but I think God gonna understand, man. He gonna understand. This is where you put me at. You can't fault me for doing what I gotta do and providing for my family because this is my circumstances.
It's a fact.
I mean, so I think God gonna understand, man. So he good up there. You know what I'm saying? He great up there. I feel like when we step out and we go where we gonna go, man, because it's a lot of the universe to see. It's gonna be a long journey, but I just feel like you're gonna go up there. We have to take ownership, like we took ownership down here.
It's a fact.
What up, God? What's up? Where everybody at? Like, yo, appreciate you, man. Thank you.
Who made it?
Yeah, I appreciate you, man. I did. You
know it's so crazy,
I put that work in there.
Imagine getting up there and the people you think that was there ain't get in.
My thing is that I mean, my thing is lately I've been thinking there's like really no heaven or hell. I think more so was policing. You know what I'm saying? I think however it moves is like you Captain Marvel and if it's a creep around, you just you know what I'm saying? Like I don't think it's a heaven or hell. You know what I'm saying? I think that there's people up there like it's people down here. People like what you here for? What's your paperwork? No, we got that. We know why you here.
We know.
You get in a corner somewhere. Go somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think because
you think when they get there they're gonna let you in already? They ain't gonna turn
they're
you
gonna
back.
let me facts.
That's a cool way to look at it.
No, I mean anybody should look at it like that, man. We should all look at it like we took control of our life because that's what I want to talk to you about too. You know that scientists is doing thermal radiation, right?
Explain that to me.
So thermal radiation is like neurons collapsing. It's in the collider.
Mm-hmm.
They call it the Hadron collider. So scientists and neuroscientists, people that mess with the atom, they break it down so protons, neutrons, and electrons. They take the neutron and they collide it in a collider. You know what I'm saying? They travel like 1 billion times faster than sound. Not sound, but wind. The winds, it's like kind of wind they use.
Yeah.
So it's like compression.
So
it travels faster than
they're gonna use that on people.
Sound. No, what they trying to do is they trying to create a black hole. This is what we capable of doing, man. This is what we capable of doing. We doing almost what God himself has done. You know what I'm saying?
I think the person who attempt to try to do something like that ain't gonna make it, bro.
No, but they are doing it. But what we can't do, is what they're saying, is that it's impossible. You're only going to get a blink of an eye, which they see through some kind of, I guess.
What are they seeing?
The owner of it.
I don't know exactly what they're seeing, right? But this is what they probably be seeing. They seeing it do what it do, because black holes, what they do is they sink they sink inside. Like this, they pull everything in with it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So they see it inverts itself within a blink of an eye. But it's not even a blink of an eye because they enhance it.
That's what I'm saying. Like
you can't see it with a physical eye.
Imagine a sinkhole that gets
So-
deep about the more stuff it absorbs. Think about it like that as a black hole, basically. But
Sinkhole, he right.
Something that can grow to the size of snatching up a universe. Or like you try to see the movies, You know how long it takes thousands of years for it to get that big. It started off probably the size of a gnat. But that little gnat could take in a chair about that size. And it'll just grow.
That's crazy.
Grow.
Yeah, so what happens is they don't know what's inside of it though. So they're more curious as far as like, you know how the human mind is crazy. But I mean, my thing is that for them to have the capability to do that, it's not an accident. However, it's shake. If they can't create a black hole though, as far as what they're saying, because I'm thinking when I first heard it, I'm like, you idiots.
Why would
because why you gonna do a black hole? Because if it can suck everything in, why would you be playing with that? You know what I'm saying? But you know, they're doing it for, you know, scientific reasons. I mean, because no man can do it. So they say.
So what is the reason for doing
But
it?
I thought about it because to study it. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, we gotta think about it too. If you're able to study certain things, this is how you understand it though. Because this is a lot of things that we did, we can now use for, like, even I was about to say the atom bomb. We created the atom bomb. And we created things that could, man, this earth would be, there's crazy stuff to be created. So I think if we could create something like that from a little, you can't even see it where we created it from.
You ever heard of the atom bomb being used?
Yeah. They used it twice in Japan.
Like, yeah,
Hiroshima, and it was Nagasaki, I think, right?
What year was that?
That was 1945. That's why your father was around for a long time. That was Pearl Harbor.
Right.
The Japanese came in, blew them.
With this whole thing, I'm like, yo, all right, they used it, right? You think they're gonna use it again?
I feel like this. We going on different topics, whatever, but I feel like, yeah, they can use it if they want to. What are we gonna do? I'm just gonna stand there and take it. It's only for like a split second, bro. You're gonna have what you gonna do?
Over. It's over. Like you see it. You see the footage of it.
The atom bomb blowing up on us,
and then radiation
your
that come
body
after that.
And I'm just gonna
disintegrate.
I'm just gonna be like, you know, I'm gonna go up to heaven. I'm like, yo, where them dudes at?
The dudes who set it off.
Yo, who set that off down there, man? I'm like, yo, you see what he did, God? Yo, we gotta get him. I mean, like, what the mother? But no, I mean, it is what you can't. My thing is that I'm just saying that, you know, God know what it is. You know what I'm saying? So as long as we're not doing savagery, like we had some real despots. What do we want to call it? Savages. I don't know. But you had some real. That's a word I'm looking for. But you had some real savages back in the days that had tribes and stuff like that, and they did a lot of butchering and they did a lot of wrong, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Like they have to handle that.
I think when they got up there, they got police.
I don't know. We got to look up there because that's. I mean, I'm thinking about it for a person to be that savage, and then I have to meet him, but he's one man, so I'm like, you know, I'll probably take him. But when you a king, you ain't got to pull no what you call it. It's more about you being dangerous because you have a lot of numbers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when you by yourself, it's like, oh, yeah, let me get him now before he start a tribe. I'm here. But anyway, I just think, you know, God's going to accept this. But Papa was rolling, man. He had the stones. He was shaking the dice, hitting the concrete. Papa was doing this thing up in the 96, man, a long time, man. I'm pretty sure he's being embraced greatly up there, man. And anybody that knew him was embracing him greatly up there like, yo, welcome home. You got to stop looking at up top as like something to be scared of. We going there.
Yeah, it's a fact.
You know what I mean? So we're going to see who we was with down here.
It's about what you leave behind. What
you know
people think, you know what I'm saying? What
But,
they remember you for.
Yeah, I wanted to give Mama a shout out, Papa shout out. So that's only 2 seconds. Me, we did run Invader of the Eight. You know what's crazy? I had that on my topics.
What's that?
Thermal radiation. And we're not going to talk about it. We just talked about it. I didn't even mention that I did I?
Yeah.
Like, we spoke about it anyway, which was crazy.
Chemistry.
I was going to ask you about the homies, but you said you was never a homie, so, you know.
That's my boy field of work, man.
Yeah.
Nuke bees right there, man.
Yeah. I was going to ask you about the homies. I left it alone. So, you been up top?
Yeah.
All right. What's the most wildest? No. What's the most violent? That's more appropriate. What's the most violent building on Rikers Island?
I only been in one building. I never made it to all the buildings. I was C-74 because I wasn't a dude that was going back and forth to jail. I only went to jail when I was going to jail a lot when I was an adolescent. Mm-hmm. So that's C-74 period. Mm-hmm. And then, you know, C-74 is also up North Ready building. So when I went back to jail as an adult, I went to the Tombs. From the Tombs, I stayed in the Tombs for a week. Then they put me to Rikers Island because I was up North Ready.
Right.
So I was at C-74 again. I never made it to none of them old boys or C-95s or 3 building. Nah, I don't got none. I've never been in none of them.
Well,
I was doing a lot of knucklehead stuff when I was younger. I just made a bad choice.
Well,
and I got
every building on Rikers Island was dangerous.
It's crazy. I heard stories.
Right.
I heard stories.
I mean, C-74.
C-74 is the most popular building on Rikers Island.
No,
the most popular building on Rikers Island.
I didn't say
But it's
that.
buildings that get busy. Old boy and all that, they get crazy.
I ain't take nothing away from C-74.
Nah, hell,
because I was in C-74 as well. I ain't taking nothing away from C-74. And I ain't never been in other buildings either. I ain't got a chance to touch them. But I ain't never, C-74 definitely because we were all young.
Young, son.
You know what I mean? So, but, you know, I know that once I hit adult, when I went to ACM, dudes had, damn, I don't even want to be talking about this right now. I'm putting up my business out there. I'm trying to hold off. I'm trying to hold off. I want people to know my background. But anyway, so I was at ACM and the homies had, C-74, we used to run around with blades. But the homies in ACM had
scalpels,
weapons, man. There's a difference between blades and weapons, man.
It's a big difference.
Yeah.
You know, the trip on an island, you run around with a blade, you think you something, you get up north and see a shank. A real shank.
I know. My thing is this. I never thought I was something with a blade or with a weapon. I just moved how I thought I should move. You know what I'm saying? I never felt like one may be even more dangerous than the other because you still got to do what you got to do regardless, right?
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So it didn't really matter the weapon, but in my mind, I knew that these boys down here cutting, these are out here, they killing.
They doing different. It's different. It's different.
You know what I'm saying? That was the difference.